Alright, we're continuing on with the Painter series. This is a series where we're looking at the Painter's Servant Grindstone combo that allows you to mill your opponent for all of their deck. So in this one, we're going to be trying out the blue color slice, mono blue Painter. This one, we get a couple of interesting additions that I think will help us out in Timeless a little bit. So if you saw the white painter video that I did a while ago, you'll notice that one of the issues was we faced a lot of turn 1, turn 2 combo decks in Timeless. And the hope is that in blue we'll be able to deal with that a little better. Now if you were to be playing this in Legacy or some other Eternal format, you'd probably be able to use Force of Will and, you know, your Urza Saga type things in order to bridge the gap pretty cleanly between the early game of combo disruption and, you know, the rest of the game where you actually work on your own combo. So we're going to try to, like, you know, sort of be able to do that. And the way that we're going to try to make it happen is with the free counter magic that we're able to play in Timeless. So we have Force of Negation, obviously. We saw this one in that previous video. Exile a blue card from hand, and then counter target non-creature spell. There's a little bit extra oomph in this, where Painter's Servant, if we choose blue on it, makes it so that any blue card from our hand, lands, artifacts, whatever, can be pitched to Force of Negation, which is super strong. We also play a couple of blue creatures now, and the Painter's Servant itself can become blue, so that Flare of Denial ends up being a pretty castable spell, I'd say. And then some of the other things that we get to bring in are, of course, these spell lands, Seagate Restoration, Sink into Super Solemnity Vision, all pretty decent. But one of the big ones is Emery can come in, and we can use kind of like the blue artifact synergies that we typically end up having. So like an Emery, an Agatha's Soul Cauldron can copy the Emery activation and put it on like Painter Servant or something. We get Tameo plus Brainstorm to give just like another layer of things that our opponent have to get through to kill us. We get to play one of Urza Lord High Artificer. Again, can be copied with the Agatha's Soul Cauldron. So a lot of cool things that we're able to do here if that, say, gets milled over or something. So yeah, we definitely get just like a lot of artifact synergy in here. Of course, Emery can recast our Painter Servant and Grindstone, which is huge. We're continuing to have the Karn board to find our other copy of Painter Servant and our Grindstone, and then we have the basic stuff like Tormod's Crypt, Pithing Needle, Liquid Metal Coating, the One Ring as our other Karn targets. Beyond this, we have a couple of cool things in the rest of the deck. This Mystic Sanctuary is super barely supported, and in fact, we are meant to have one more one more actual island land so that it can be useful. For now, though, I think this doesn't really make sense over just another island, so we'll put the other island in there and just make it a little bit more legitimate. And so now, yeah, we're locked in on the deck list here. Really excited to just get to do some Painter Servant combos for you today. Really excited to get to use a lot of free counter magic because that's always fun and feels very powerful. And hopefully should keep this deck somewhat competing in Timeless. Nothing more to say. Make sure to do the YouTube stuff, like and comment, and I'll see you in round 1. This episode of Full Control MTG is brought to you by Patreon and your viewership. If you want to support the channel financially, the Full Control MTG Patreon is the best place to do so. With a Shockland tier, you get access to videos as soon as they are recorded and edited. Don't wait to get your hands on another Full Control MTG deck list. Otherwise, it's your support for the channel that keeps me going. Thanks for being here, and enjoy the video. Alright, here we go. Force of Negation, pitching Brainstorm is what we're going off of here. And we get a Grindstone. I think we need a little bit more card draw than this. I mean, if we don't have to Force of Negation, then we get to Brainstorm, so maybe it's actually not so bad. Okay, so we'll start off with Seat of the Synod. We don't need to show Grindstone yet. We don't need to Chrome Mox. We don't need to do anything. Elegant Parlor. Okay, so they're taking this turn off. The question is, do I want to Brainstorm now or on my next turn? I think I'll Brainstorm now. We're going to look for some blue cards. We found him. Flare of Denial, pretty nice. We'll play out an Emery this next turn. I'll put the Otawara and redraw that one, and then I think Chrome Mox can go on top. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, that can get milled over by Emery, so I'm a big fan of that. So we'll do this Emery Grindstone, holding up forces. Alright, unfortunate we only have one Emery target for next turn, but it is what it is. Then we can get a Mox Opal out that can provide us some mana, and now we're just sitting on flares. Look at this Ancient Tomb. Could see a Blood Moon come out. Chrome Mox, whatever. Alright, cool. So now we get to hold up Hardcast Flare of Denial Force Negation. Let's go to Aurora. Let's avoid doing the Emery thing for now, I think. And we'll just attack with the Emery. Smack him for one, hopefully. Do Wandering Emperor. I think we probably just gotta Flare of Denial that. Hardcast. Alright. That felt pretty good. Now we still have Force. Okay, yeah, so looking like just Jeskai control. Let's Force of Negation that as well. Pitching the Brainstorm. So now we've dealt with a little bit of their aggression. They're not top decking as hard as I have to right now, so we're gonna see another Force of Negation is kind of huge. Yeah, Chrome Mox not really doing us any favors there in the bin. We'll just have to pass here and draw into something. Planes. Solitude, they want to take my Emery out. Alright. That is a hard cast Solitude, which kind of sucks. We will mill them for a little bit here. And we'll hit a Painter's Servant here. This is blue. And, unfortunately cannot force to alright. Yeah, we actually only have 2 of the 3 mana that are necessary, so we do have to pass. Well, hopefully we don't have another Solitude or an Ephemerate. That'll kind of hurt me. Yeah, I actually kind of thought I was able to hold up Force/Grindstone activation. I'm a little worried here. High Noon, can that be activated? Crap, it can. Brutal. Okay, so we're gonna have to find another creature. Force Pitching Force now online. While we look for an answer, we're gonna lose 3 a turn. And they are down to a High Noon, so we don't particularly care about this. We know our forces are now, you know, pretty safe when it comes to dealing with their crap. We'll have to pass again. I guess we'll slowly attempt to mill them out a bit with the Grindstone. Alright, mill ya. And we only have a couple more hits till we're within High Noon activation range. That's an Emery. Even Interrupter, tough. Alright, fine. Okay, we can't force a negation it. Alright, so that's plotted. When it comes out, it does not come out with haste. That's only that one card that comes with it. So we're going to lose our Grindstone here. Alright, well, we can work on the mill. We might almost be dead here. 5 damage, that puts us to 7. Alright, so we die next turn. I think that means we cannot do it. Brainstorm, could it possibly find us the activation? It cannot. Yeah, so we have to put an Emery out. Just hope she can block. We're still stuck with High Noon in our way. They'll attack. And I believe they can just High Noon me, right? We block what we can. Take the 4, to the 3. And they will do the High Noon activation, I believe. Yes. Alright, well, we'll take a Brainstorm, see what we could have found on top. But, yeah, looks like it's just not gonna happen. You hate to see it. Died with 2 forces on top. Alright, oh well. We got 4 more attempts to make it happen. Let's go again. Alright, here we go. Well, I think we definitely were able to play a more controlled game this last time. I'm going to keep this one. This is a turn 1 Emery. Pitching something. Probably my Selendi vision, I'd guess. That doesn't line up perfectly. Do I want to pay 2 for the Emery or just 1? I can't hold up anything for 1, so let's just do it like this. Oh my god, it's the wrong type of Mox. I always just look at it and assume which one it is. Alright, well, at least we're not dead turn 1. We'll take it. Here's Darksteel Citadel. Now I can cast this for 1. Still, unfortunately, can't hold anything up, but we do have Force of Negation to kind of save our butts here. Alright, not the best start, but it is something here. We do have a Painter Servant in the graveyard now. Notably, Terra is in the graveyard as well. Moonarch Aspirant, fine with me. Sure. And we'll take our 2. They're doing some life gain shenanigans here. We're going to start making our blue mana show up here. So I'm going to go 1, 2. Okay, so Emery for Painter Servant. Paint everything blue. That means that now this Darksteel Citadel can pitch to our Force. So now we have 1 more mana to work with. I'll use that for Brainstorm, and then we'll just put this in tapped. Alright. Yeah, I kind of thought about it. Slendy Vision can be useful in the mid-game, so I'll choose to do the Sea Gate over that as the land. Alright, well, Voice of the Blessed, don't particularly care about that. And it looks like they're just kind of on a pretty fair game plan, not gonna lie. That will eventually kill me, but so far not a problem. Gain a life. Brainstorm. That's not it. We'll put 1, 2 back, drawing the Flare of Denial. I'm gonna use Selendi Vision to just clear the top of my deck. Nothing useful in the graveyard, which is a shame. I will probably just do this. Any sort of instance, I will take the Brainstorm. We'll do a Seed of the Synod, and then just hold up a whole lot of counter magic. Alright, well, I think we ought to just start countering left and right here. I can pitch cast Flare of Denial to kill my Emery, which I think I will do. Do not want them to have the Ocelot Pride, that's just too much stuff. Speaker number 2, I'm not pissed about that, they can have it. Alright, put a counter on the Voice. Or the Speaker, they'll do the Speaker, sure. Alright, I'm gonna die pretty soon. Take a draw. Kinda need to find my thing here. Yikes, that's too many counter spells. Well, I think that means I'm probably just done for here. You've heard of Land Flood, you've heard of Land Screw. What about Counter Magic Flood? I mean, we take 7. Yikes. Yikes. I did not draw what we needed to here. Well, that's a shame. I was kind of feeling good about this matchup, but we just did not draw well enough, did not hit good enough on the Emery Mill. Unfortunate. Alright, well, looks like we'll have to GG go next here, and hope that the next game is the one that does it. If our opponent decides to kill us, that is. They have seemed to stop moving. Okay, they figured out the move to combat button, and we will die. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's give it another try. I think it can definitely happen here. I like that we can have a better game against combo in the early, the early part of the game. But it is kind of sucking to be drawing these flares as we keep going. I don't think it's really worth it to be playing fetch lands in this deck just to clear brainstorms. But, it is what it is. Let's move on to the next. Okay. Hopefully this is the one. We got Tamiyo, no brainstorm. I am curious to see if Tamiyo is enough of a deterrent that someone will completely forgo their game plan to deal with her. Alright. Start this out early. Can shock this to hold up a Flare of Denial, which feels good. I think I'm down. Oh yeah, especially if they put that in tapped. Shoot. Boop. Boop. Let's do this. Put that in. So, next turn I can manually flip Tamiyo. That is manually by having 4 mana to activate 2 clue tokens. Ooh, it's a weapons manufacturing deck. Am I Flare of Denying this? Slow him down. It's kind of huge. Let's do that. Send him back to the Stone Age. Ooh, cool. Brainstorm. That's huge. Alright, so we can flip Tamiyo whenever we want now. I think it might have actually made sense to do that earlier. Flare hardcast? Hardcast? Alright. This is what we wanted to do. They got a 0. They're deciding whether or not to play their 0. They will do it. Bobble. Ornithopter. Alright, yeah, great thing that we did not do, that we did counter this weapons manufacturing. It would have gone off. Alright, well, we'll attack with the Tamiyo. I'm not worried about getting attacked yet. I mean, this is a matchup where Tamiyo is just super good, just in general. I think now I can just start drawing a single card a turn, and then hold up Brainstorm. Do it on their end step. Alright. Hardcast Flare feels good. Hardcast Force feels good. We're mostly just looking into weapons manufacturings, I think. Thoughtcast, don't much care for it. It's decent for them, but... Arcbound Ravager, I think we do need to kill that. The question is, it doesn't look like they're playing the Grixis variant, which is the one that I like to play, unless they're planning on doing it just off the Mox Opal. Okay. Actually could have been flipping my Tamiyo big time. All this time. Yeah, my Tamiyo could have been at like almost ultimating right now. So we've seen an Ancient Tomb. We'll play the Ancient Tomb. So I can draw 2 cards, flip the Tamiyo while holding up Brainstorm. Or I could just Brainstorm and flip the Tamiyo right away. They have no mana. Let's do that. Then I can actually play something. Put 1 back. Crap, do I want to play the Emery? Maybe I put this back. Ooh, this is a tough one. I think I do this, then I will play the Emery, and then Force the Negation notably is not castable right now, which sucks.
I will protect this
Plus
library with my life. Respect the library.
I'll take a draw for it, too. Oh, right, Agatha's Full Cauldron was on top. I knew that already. Then... Yeah, then now I can Force Pitching Force. I could have waited for this, but whatever. Alright. Not clean, but it works. Alright, Force Pitching Force. That's 2 of those dealt with. That's a new card to me. How does this work? Alright, just makes 3 threes.
That tome is one of a kind.
Oh, Tamia number 2.
Use your word.
Okay, let's see. Emery or Agatha? I think Emery. Some hits.
Oh, I stayed up too late.
It's probably better to just draw the card.
Again.
Ravenous Robots. Right, so now they're making 1/1s. Okay. I mean, we just need card draw right now. We have not seen what our, not really seen all the things that we need to see here. So that I was worried about. Just gonna draw here. We want to avoid actually flipping the Samia right now. Alright, we got Grindstone, that's something. Arcbound Ravager now is a huge issue for us. At least it's not munitions tokens, though. Alright. Tamia is relatively protected, which feels good. Okay, do these do anything? No, they're just token creatures. Alright. I think if we didn't counter those weapons manufacturings, we would be dead right now, so I feel somewhat validated for my choices so far this game. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. So, huh. I really like that. That's cool. Okay, so now Terra Branford. Kind of interesting. 4 mana can play the Grindstone. Emery can activate playing Mox Opal. Yeah, we'll do the Mox Opal. It's our only playable. Using Ancient Tomb, we'll play Terra. There's a 4/4 construct. Grindstone or Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Let's start with the Grindstone. Oh, then we can do Agatha's Soul Cauldron because we can tap the Grindstone. Beautiful. Boop. And boop. Okay. So it's a 6/6 construct now. That's good. Let's do it. We can now exile, like we have Graveyard Hate. So that feels decent. Pinnacle Emissary, I'm a little worried. Resolve all. Okay. Last card in hand. Creatures gain haste. It's another Arcbound Ravager. Can they kill me with this? Yeah, I think they can put most of that stuff onto the Ornithopter, huh? So, I believe they want to put things on the unblocked creatures. So, am I worried about dying? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, yeah, so they can kill me if they put that on the Ornithopter. 10. I mean, I think they can just kill me in general now. Oh, they don't have the mana to do this. Okay, so they can't sack the... Oh no, they can sack the Arcbound Ravager to itself. Okay, so we will have to just declare blocks here. And then I think they still kill us anyway. Bummer. I mean, that's a great use of Arcbound Ravager. The fact that it has modular and can just put stuff onto an unblocked attacker is just super good. Let me murder their Arcbound Ravager and then at least have some game plan here with Tamia. I'll put a 1/1 counter on my Tamio. Right, now they can execute their combo. Let's see what we can do about it. That's annoying. Okay, fine. I guess I still have priority with my Tameo. What can I do? I can put 1, 2, 3, 4. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, they just... Alright, let me just go ahead and sack my board to my Tameo so that I can let them execute this combo for us. Because I would like to actually showcase what they're doing and the action that we take to win. Because it is cool to see that you can do this sort of stuff with White Ravager. And that's a reason that this printing into, you know, the arena format is so relevant. Alright. Cool. Now you can do your thing. Oh yeah, they can go into big if they don't attack lands. Alright, and we'll get hit for 17 for the loss. Alright, unfortunately just another one where we weren't able to draw into our combo quick enough. You hate to see it. Come check out the FullControlMTG website. We've got detailed decklist write-ups, links to all of our content organized by archetype, and a blog with sideboard guides, tips, and thoughts about different formats. I'll be seeing you there. Alright, here we go. Fourth round, actually. Alright, do we think our Karns can find us our stuff here? I do not feel confident in this hand. Grindstone, this feels better. Turn 2 Emery. Uh-oh, Fell Mire. Turn 2 all of a sudden feels too short. Okay. So we'll entomb something, so it's Reanimator. Oh, it's Bastard Spy Reanimator, so I think we die here. Ooh, we're getting a turn back. Let's go. Okay, so we know we don't care about our life here, so we just go balls to the wall here. Emery, see if it hits anything good. Because it doesn't hit anything good, I might just need to play second Emery next turn. Wow, they passed back. That's crazy. Enters tapped, and I mean, yeah, I think we just probably got to do this. Yep. We'll keep going. That's not summoning sick. There's Painter. Alright, all we need is 2 more mana. Alright, can't target anything, so we'll hit for 1. And it might seem crazy, but we actually have assembled the combo. Might have to consider that a win. It's not often that you actually get to execute the combo and see the cards fly into the graveyard. Alright, on to the next. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we've gotten a game where we actually were able to, you know, get the 2 pieces of the combo essentially out onto the battlefield, so I will take that. Got another time to try to live here. Forced negation, it's something. We'll try it. Probably using this as a land, I think. I don't know what I want to pitch to Chromox. I guess it could be that. It's a Misty. So playing Chromox, pitching something does let me hard cast these, which is pretty huge. See if they want to respond to this. Alrighty. See what we're up against. Surveil, so at least in blue-red. Ponder. I do know that people are playing Is It Delver. Seems to be more of a fringe deck in this format, though. I assume that's Counterspell. Should I main phase Brainstorm? No, I need to hold up Force. Alright, we are allowed to have it. We have our combo, that's kind of huge. What do I want to draw for next turn? I'm not going to have a land 2 turns from now. Oh, it's a little awkward. Well, I don't think I'm playing either of these for a while. Agatha's not as important. Go my turn. Ready for that. I think we just see what they've got for us here. Alright, they pass back to their turns. They're definitely holding up counter magic. Strip mine. You hate to see it. Alright. Float our mana. If they play anything during their main phase, we can counter it. Brutal. Let's try to hang out at Agatha's Soulfall and see if we kill this. This could be seen as a combo piece. Nice. That feels good. Wonder how many of the hand is counter magic though. Breeding Pool, hard cast. Or, Shotgun rather. Definitely think I'm gonna play the Emery. Might find another Mox. Ooh, and we're allowed to have it too, that's kind of cool. Did find a Mox. Get back up Grindstone. Am I gonna force a negation that? I cannot force a negation that. Excuse me? Oh, because it's my turn, that's right. Well, guess every day. Now Flare is off. We do have Force for their turn, though. Definitely don't want you to have that. See if they bought counter magic for it. Bummer. Oh, you got it. Well, at least this mana should not be useful. Now we just get strip mined every turn, which sucks. At least the kill mouse helps us not die from that. Alright, cool. That is 1, 2. And Grindstone. So if we can just find an activation and we don't get strip mine, then it'll be okay. Although they play 2 strip mines this turn, basically. No, 1 strip mine a turn, so I need to either draw lands or mana every turn so that I can survive. And then they just have to not hit anything. Feels pretty bad. I think we will die here. Just with the combo on board. Take a Misty. I mean, I knew they were going to play the strip mine, so that's whatever. Dash faded. What the heck? And A did not know he was in arena, but okay. Oh, and that Ancient Tomb is like so good too. Well, we'll play the Ancient Tomb. Then we can actually just get another Grindstone.
Better to fight alongside friends than against them.
Oh, Stifle. Jeez. Let's kill the deck. Alright. Yeah, now they just activate Grindstone and mill me, right? That's hilarious. Well, let's see if they realize it. That's kind of funny. Yeah, they see it. Alright, hey. Well, we're gonna get to see the combo. Unfortunately, it's gonna be done on us with our own card. Maybe. All you gotta do is target me, bud. Come on. Yes, sir. For my number 2, we'll take 2 lands and then they do it. Fine. Yeah. Okay, so I mean I could still card minus. So yeah, it's gonna be card minus.
I will guide Domino.
Card minus, grabbing my Grindstone. Play my grindstone. Let's pack the red and 6 for 1. Alright. We're so close to being able to activate, but now they can do it. Okay, so let me just have box opals our last card. Do they have another counter spell? Wow. Do a bolt for my card. Sure. Oh, I see. That's why they can do it. It's because my card was protecting me. Okay, now they can kill me. Alright, now we're good. Sick. And there goes the library. Pretty sweet. We'll strip mine my last land, and we will die. Well, I think that's just a funny way to end off this little series here. It seems like the blue counter magic plus the blue card draw was surprisingly not enough in most games to deal with our opponents. I do think I like it better than white, but you'll just kind of have to figure out what you like about each deck for yourself. I definitely think the strongest versions of these decks are for sure in multicolors. I think probably playing blue counter magic plus maybe like red when we eventually get to that in the series could be pretty strong, but we will have to see. At any rate, I do like the idea of Dak Faden being a force in Timeless. That's kind of cool. And then Ren and 6, Dak. Yeah, pretty interesting. Don't believe I've seen this particular variant of the deck. I assume this is kind of just Delver, but it also has Planeswalkers. Like, not really sure what I'm looking at here. If you know what it is, let me know in the comments, because I'm definitely trying to play it. That being said, thanks for watching the Mono Blue Painter variant. We got some more coming up in other mono colors, and then maybe some multis coming up after that. Thanks for watching. Like the video. I'll see ya.